Daredevil is one of Marvel's most popular street-level heroes working out of New York. His real name is Matt Murdock, and during the day he works as a lawyer. As a child, he was raised by his father, who was a boxer known as Battling Jack Murdock. As a child, Matt lost his eyesight by saving an old man from being hit by a truck. That truck then hit Matt instead and leaked radioactive isotopes all over him and blinded him. But what Matt realised while he was in the hospital was that even though he had lost his eyesight, all of his other senses were heightened. And those heightened senses are now so acute that Matt can tell who has just entered a room by smell alone. He can also feel the most minute changes in temperature and pressure in the atmosphere and hear people's heartbeats from over 20 feet away. And all of this has allowed Matt to create a kind of analogue of normal human sight in his mind. Meaning that even though he is blind, he can still sort of see in a way. On top of this, Matt also has superhuman agility and reflexes, is a skilled martial artist and acrobat, and like I mentioned earlier, a trained lawyer. When Matt was a child, these powers nearly overwhelmed him with the sensory input. That was until a trained martial arts master known as Stick found him and tried to help him. Stick taught Matt how to control his powers as well as martial arts and acrobatics. Things were going reasonably well for Matt until his dad died, leaving Matt an orphan. His dad had been killed by a crooked fight promoter known as the Fixer after he refused to take a dive. In his anger and grief, Matt actually tracked down everybody involved in his father's death and got revenge on them all by killing them. Afterwards, Matt tried to find Stick again, but found that Stick had left him due to his vengeful actions. Matt then carried on growing up in the orphanage and eventually got himself a place at Columbia University to study law. While at Columbia University, Matt met a woman named Elektra and the two fell in love. The relationship was going well until Elektra's father was murdered and the couple broke up. Matt eventually graduated and went back to Hell's Kitchen where he grew up. While working at a prestigious law firm, Matt met Foggy Nelson and the two became fast friends. Around the same time, Matt met a girl named Mickey. Mickey was then kidnapped by people working for the Kingpin, who was a major crime boss in New York. Matt then stepped in and managed to track her down and rescued her. Because Matt was rescuing Mickey, he missed a very important meeting and got fired from his law firm, so he set up business with Foggy and created Nelson and Murdock attorneys at law, while also hiring Karen Page around the same time to be their secretary. Matt found that he wanted to help more people like he helped Mickey. So Matt took his father's old boxing clothes and made his own costume and called himself Daredevil, gaining himself the reputation as the man without fear. Matt generally works alone, but he has worked as part of a team before, including with the Defenders, the New Avengers, and most commonly, Spider-Man. Matt has also had a lot of romantic entanglements over the years, including with Elektra, who is now an assassin, the Black Widow Natasha Romanoff, and Maya Lopez aka Echo. His main villains include Kingpin, The Hand, and Bullseye. In terms of where to start with Matt's comics, I would definitely recommend the Epic Collection if you want to go right back to the beginning and experience Matt's origin story. If you're looking for something a little bit more modern, you cannot go wrong with Daredevil by Brian Michael Bendis, which is considered one of the best Daredevil runs of all time. And finally, if you really enjoy Daredevil Born Again and want to see the inspiration for that series, you cannot go wrong with the Charles Soule run. And that is my explanation of Daredevil in under 4 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below, tell me if there's any other Marvel character you'd like to see me do a video like this for. And please don't forget to subscribe to see more of my videos where I'm going to be talking more about Marvel Comics and the MCU. But until next time everyone, bye!